Welcome to our hydration happy hour. Your skin's going to look like glass when you're finished. We're so excited for this treatment. So make sure you type your name in the comments because that gets you entered into giveaways. So whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, type your name right now in the comments and let us know that you're here. And Jolynn, tell us what we need to have ready for today.
Awesome. Welcome, welcome. We're so happy to have you ladies on tonight. We love Wonderful Wednesday. We get to pamper you as well as ourselves. Oh my goodness, this is the most incredible treatment ever. We're going to be done in 30 minutes, so it's going to be moving quick and fast. And so you want a headband, you want your favorite drink, and you want to get your samples if they came in the mail or your consultant got those to you. If not, you can watch and you can laugh at us and you can watch this later and go through the whole system. We like to have fun as we're doing this. So let's find out the whole reason that we're all here. And that is this beautiful lady right here. And that is Mary Kay Ash. She founded the company in 1963. And in 1963, women did not have an opportunity, and she wanted to enrich women's lives and give them an opportunity of a lifetime, and she sure has. And her philosophies are God first, family second, and career third, and living by the golden rule, to treat others the way you'd want to be treated. And when I heard that coming from corporate America, I'm like, sign me up. That sounds amazing. And we are the #1 skincare line in the whole world, which is so exciting. Glamour Cosmetics and skincare, #1. And Mary Kay has 2 charitable foundations. We have a foundation for abused women and children and a foundation for women's cancer. And thank you so much for supporting our businesses and giving back and helping us to grow those charitable foundations. Therefore, we can bless and serve and help others. And let's get going and play a fun game named Tic-Tac-Toe. Didn't you guys love it? I still love playing Tic-Tac-Toe. And so, y'all, when you get a Tic-Tac-Toe, shout out in the comments right now. Please put your name and who your consultant is in the comment section. And then if you see something that you're like, oh my gosh, I have to have the eye makeup remover, write it in a little square or on the back of your hand, wherever you want to play tic-tac-toe. And once you have a tic-tac-toe shouted out, or a double tictac-toe, or a blackout, you're going to get tons of points. We have points for everything. Points give you prizes. So let's get the party started and let's pamper you and ourselves. So we're going to put our headbands on.
Yep. Get your headband on, and welcome, Cammie. So glad you're watching. So thanks for typing your name in the chat. So what we're going to do first is our eye makeup remover. Now, this is not one of the samples you got. So, but if you happen to have Mary Kay's oil-free eye makeup remover, go grab that, or make sure that you're grabbing something to clean off your eye makeup. With this, it has a cleaner and a conditioner in it. So not only is it cleaning off your eye makeup, but it's conditioning your eyelashes. So I like to just hold it there on the eye, let it soften up the makeup, and just gently remove the rest. So I love this treatment. It makes your eyes feel so amazing right before bed, cleaning off that makeup. And if you weren't wearing any makeup today, it's still great to clean the eye area. And this is, you can't use a regular cleanse around the eyes. And so this is made for the eye area. And I've been wearing waterproof mascara lately, and this just came right off. So it takes off waterproof makeup. Yeah, so nice and so gentle. So, and it's important to wash off your makeup before bed, because if you looked in the Facebook group, Jolynn posted these beautiful creatures called eyelashes. And it's not something you want to look at if you're like eating or something, because they're so gross looking. But yeah, they are a thing. So just Google that and learn a little more about those, and you'll never sleep with eye makeup on ever again. So now that we have the eye makeup removed, I just have a little more on these lashes here. We're going to start with cleanser, which is sample #1. So you'll grab this sample. They're all numbered. And there's so much in this sample, and in most of them, that you're just squeeze out a little bit and you'll be able to use the sample again and again and again. This treatment, if you were to go to a med spa or a dermatologist's office and have this treatment done, it would cost probably between $100 to $200, maybe even more, depending on where you're going. And so, and that's just for one time. Like you get to use this treatment over and over and over. So grab something to get your face wet, whether it's a washcloth. We need some funny feedback. Do you hear
Do
that?
you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it went away. Okay. So yeah, so get your face wet before you put on your cleanser. So if you're by the sink, splash some water on your face. You might need some scissors to help cut open that if your hands are wet. Sometimes it's a little tricky, but just a little bit of cleanser goes a long way. I like to dot it in the main areas, and don't forget your neck. So don't forget your neck. We have some other people watching, so I type your name in the comments because we want to know that who's watching. And for guests, that gets you entered into giveaways. And then after your face is all clean from the cleanser, make sure you avoid your eye area with the cleanser, no eye area. Then you're just going to rinse it off.
And even if you're a consultant, shout out to us. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes. Amen. Oh, yep. So that's our Voluform Repair Foaming Cleanser.
Awesome.
And we have different cleansers, but this is my favorite because it's the most advanced anti-aging. Okay, Jolene's going to walk us through step number 2.
Awesome. Okay. You ladies, you see women that have beautiful, radiant, glowing glass skin, just beautiful skin. Well, guess what? They're using a great skincare for one, and they are exfoliating for 2. And tonight, we are going to be using the Gentle Radiance Pill. Rosie and I do this on Wednesday. And then on Sunday, we use the Microdermabrasion System. This has a refine and a replenish, a pore reducer. And this is like a scrub with microdermabrasion crystals, and it just is a fast exfoliation. And Rosie will show some pictures of this. Takes off 2 layers of dead skin, and our peel goes down 4 layers, and you are going to avoid the eye area with everything. Pretend like there's a big cucumber around your eye. The only thing, like Rosie said, that you want around your eyes is something that says eye to it. Eye makeup remover, eye patches, eye cream. And I used to have this big dark spot here, and guess what? It's gone. Oh, yay.
And because back your hands.
Yes. Oh, we can't forget the back of our hands. And this really exfoliates. Plus, it has a lightener. It gets rid of the dark spots. And it has glycolic acid in it. And so you may feel a little bit of tingling sensation. You may not. Some people do, some people don't. Like I said, you want to keep this away from your eye area and go from your girls to your curls. If you can go as low as you can go tonight, and don't forget your décolleté, your neck and your chest. And then Rosie's going to show us some incredible before and after pictures of people, that have used this product.
Yep. And I see Lisa's watching on Facebook, and also Mary Lynn. Yay. Welcome. Yep. So she talked about this is our deepest exfoliation. This is the product on the far right to kind of show, that it's the deepest. So you want to make sure to only use this product once or twice a week. We use it once a week, and then we use the Microderm, which is in the middle, once a week as well. So just make sure they're spaced out. And then this before and after picture is fantastic. I love Susan's results on her neck after using the Radiance Revealing Facial Pill, which is what we have on right now. We're going to leave this on for about a couple minutes here as we're looking at these pictures. And I love Susan's results. And then on the right side is one of my friend's customer with her results after having pregnancy mask and her skin, being uneven. Evening the collection after using it for 3 months, twice a week. So take before and after pictures because that is always fantastic. So, and as we are just letting this sit on a little longer, Jolene, I would love for you to introduce yourself because I know Cammie's never met you, and I don't think Lisa or Mary Lynn, they probably watched this class before, but I would love for you to share how did you get into Mary Kay, what you've loved about it, and anything else that you'd like to share.
Awesome. The reason I got into Mary Kay was to meet Rosie. No, that was the best reason. That was the bonus that happened. Well, I started my business 34 years ago, y'all, for one reason, and that was to get my products at cost. I had no intentions of doing anything with this business, but just getting the discount. I work for Mountain Fuel, our fuel company, and I was getting my degree in psychology. And so I am so excited that I signed up. Within a few months. I was able to quit my full-time job, had a free car in the driveway, and it's been the best blessing for our family. I had 3 boys in 3 years, and now I have 4 granddaughters and a wonderful husband that is retired, and I care for my 87-year-old mama. And I love the freedom and flexibility that this business gives us, that we can, be with our family when we need to be with our family, and we get to have a lot of fun with our family when we want to have a lot of fun with our family. And I love the positiveness and the girlfriends and the people that I get to meet throughout, doing these incredible facials one-on-one or virtually. We get to, meet people all over the United States and all over the world, which is so exciting. And Rosie was definitely a bonus. I've seen her grow up in Mary Kay, and she has been such a BFF to me and such a wonderful light in my life. And her family always come and cheer me on when we get our new Cadillacs, and we have earned 19 pink Cadillacs, and it's just been such a blessing. We get a new one every other year. And Rosie, you can either take the car or the cash, and she's taking the cash. So take it away, Rosie. Tell them how you can do that, girlfriend, and tell us about your family.
Yes. Yeah. I like cash. I like cars too. But yeah, currently Mary Kay gives you options. When you earn a car, you can take cash or car. And right now we're out of the 8 career cars we've earned, 6 of them we've taken the car. And then 2 of the times we've taken cash because it just made more sense. We wanted a minivan one time, and now my husband wanted a truck, and Mary Kay doesn't offer those vehicles. So it's great that we can still have the vehicles we want, and Mary Kay pays for them. So with the direct deposit through cash. So I've been building my business for 15 and a half years. Prior to joining, I got my bachelor's degree in piano pedagogy. I was loving teaching and being with my students. I knew nothing about makeup, but I came to a facial, and I loved how my skin felt. And you're going to love how your skin feels after this. And I was looking for a part-time job to work around because my piano teaching job was paying the bills, but it wasn't putting extra money towards savings. And so I was looking for something to supplement. And I think everyone needs a plan B, because you never know when you need extra income, and extra money, it doesn't bring happiness, but it brings choices, and it can bring peace, and it can bring fun as you're deciding if you want to donate it or anonymously or invest or spend it, so many different things. So that's why I looked into Mary Kay, and I love that there's no sales quotas. I love that Mary Kay set up with the values of God first, family second, career third, and that they've stayed true to that for 61 years, a debt-free company, a multi-billion-dollar company in over 35 countries. And yeah, so it's been an amazing 15 years. And I don't know how, till someone asks, when are you going to retire? I'm like, never. So much. Why? This brings me joy every day. And that we get to pamper ourselves as we're pampering you. So thank you, Cammie. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Marilyn. We're so grateful you're here. Okay, so we are now going to rinse this off. So grab your second washcloth and get your face, your neck, and if you put it on your hands, rinse it off your hands. And let us know how your skin feels. We'd love to hear from you in the chat after you get this rinsed off. Tell us.
Mine are so hot. Oh my gosh, they're hot.
I love how they match your headband. That's so fun.
You know what? I had my light pink one, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to wear my hot pink one today, or we would have really been twinners. We're both wearing blue.
We did not plan blue shirts.
No.
I was like, it was so funny though. When I put this shirt on in this morning, I really thought, what about if we were wearing the same color? And then one time, it was like the week before St. Patrick's Day, we were both wearing green. I was like, that's crazy. So anyway.
Great minds think alike. Huh?
I know. That was fun. So when we hopped on, I was like, oh my, that's the first thing I said. I'm like, we're twins. I called it. So, okay. So you got that all rinsed off, face, neck, hands. I love that treatment. So now grab your sample number 3. This is your charcoal. It says clear proof on it. This is your charcoal mask. This is a mask you're only going to put in areas where your skin is more oily, where you have bigger pores. And if you're just joining us, make sure you type your name in the chat. So this gives you a good example. If you're kind of more oily in the center of your face, just put the charcoal mask there. Don't put it on any areas that are dry, and you want to apply a very thin layer. You might not use the whole sample of this one, but if you're putting it on your whole face, maybe you will be. But I'm just going to put it kind of on my nose and kind of stay in the center. So after you have it on just how you want it, you'll just leave it be and it will dry. And as it's drying, it will act like a magnet, bringing double its weight and impurities to the surface. And you can probably smell there's peppermint. You can smell the rosemary in there. There's white or navy bean extract too, which helps brighten the skin. Mary Kay's dermatologist discovered that. And yeah. Oh, I love how this feels. This is a mask you can do once a week if you have dry skin. Just keep it in those areas where your pores are a little bigger, or twice a week if you have oily skin. And we want you to take a selfie. But before that, Jolynn, tell them another way they could use charcoal masks if something happened to them in your story.
You want to have a sample of this in your car because we're all out and about and there's mosquitoes and whatnot. And this is great for bug bites, rashes, burns. I got bit by a wasp and I put it on and it literally pulled the stinger out and I never felt another thing. And that same crazy week, I did have a burn, rash, and a bug bite. And I used this and it's amazing. So this charcoal mask has many uses. I have it right in my medicine chest.
Yep. And that's what it can do with blackheads on the nose, whiteheads on your chin. You just leave it to dry. Grab something to fan your face. Your piece of paper or your envelope that you came with is a perfect thing to fan. Help that speed up. And while this is drying, let's take a selfie first. And we want you to take a selfie at home too. When you take a selfie and send it to your beauty consultant, you're going to get 5 extra entries. And when you put a picture of you with your selfie in our private hydration happy hour Facebook group, you're going to get 10 extra entries. So that's a big way to get some extra points towards winning. So take a selfie right now. And
hey, 1, 2, 3.
Awesome. Did it work?
Yes, our eyes are open. Perfect.
Edith, welcome, Edith. Oh, you changed your picture. Is that your dog? So cute. Thanks for being on and typing in the chat. Okay, so while we're letting this dry, I'm going to share something. And first of all, just a reminder, have your tic-tac-toe page. If you had this in your samples, you can start writing on it. If you didn't get one of these in your samples, because we just started adding this to the sample. So you might not have, grab a different piece of paper and anything that you're like, I would love an easy eye makeup remover to easily remove my mascara, or easy something to help with blackheads, or I loved how that cleanser felt. And the facial pill, oh my gosh. So I think many of you should probably already have a tic-tac-toe. So type in the chat if you do, because remember, if you're the first person to say tic-tac-toe, maybe it's on this next page. No, you get so many extra points. We'll have to go back. I need to have that just printed out so I can look at it.
You know, I need to print that.
I know. So, and then when you get blackout, you get even more points. So, okay. So while this is drying, I want to talk about 2 different skincare lines that we have. One of them is our acne fighting skincare line. So if you struggle with acne, this is the line you want to try. Mary Kay launched this it's been 12 years now. Oh my gosh. And I was struggling with acne. I was in my mid to late 20s, struggling with acne. I was really skeptical, honestly. And I loved Mary Kay, but I was like, I don't think this is going to help my acne. Like nothing has. And after 1 week of using it, I had no new breakouts, and it was clearing up my existing. I was so grateful. Yay. And Cammie has tic-tac-toe. Woohoo. Fantastic. Cammie, extra points. So that's our clear proof. Love that line. It's great for guys, girls, teenagers, adults. And then we have this 100% natural nourishing oil. And this is like heaven in a bottle. It has nourishing olive oil, sesame oil, and sweet almond oil. You can use it 1 drop on your face and it feels like it's in paradise. Even my customers with oily skin, they really liked how it felt, because when you give your skin the hydration it needs, it will help it to stop overproducing oil. So that is something really fun. You can also use it as a cuticle oil. I love to use it on the ends of my hair when I come out of the shower, when your hair's still wet. Just one little drop is all that you need to help your hair feel so hydrated. Me, Cammie, Jolynn, Lisa, and Mary Lynn, we all live in Utah where it's super dry. I know Edith lives in Washington where she's like, why would you need it in your hair? But we do in Utah. So it's nice just to have one little drop at the ends of your hair when it's coming out of the shower. And something that we have been such a blessing is in 2020, we had to switch over and do treatments virtually. And a lot of you don't live, close to us. Lisa lives kind of close to me, but the neatest part is we learned how to do these treatments where we send samples. So you get this incredible spa type treatment in the privacy of your own home to, de-stress at the end of a day. And when you share the same treatment with 2 referrals, so 2 friends, and you share 2 friends with your consultant, you're going to get a sample of these hydrogel eye patches, which are my favorite. We're going to show you here in a minute how they work. And that's how you can get a sample of those. And then when you share 10 referrals, you're going to get 1 glamour item at 50% off. So you can pick eye makeup, or we got these new lip oils that I'm loving that can be 50% off any makeup item. So when you share 10 referrals with your beauty consultant, they can live anywhere in the United States. So that's a little about that. So as we, sorry, I'm like, I forgot what I was doing. Okay. Oh yes. What I want you to do is, if you have this profile sheet, the referral part, this is a great place to be writing down the referrals. Yes, Cammie, hydrogel eye patches are amazing. And if you still have some, Cammie, you can do them along with us. So so those are fantastic. So fill out the referrals, and you can just be doing it while we're talking or at the end and just text a picture of it. And then here's what these eye patches look like. And me and Jolynn are going to take off our charcoal mask and show you how these work, because they are so fun. And if you happen to have them, please join us. I think if Lorraine is on, I don't know if Lorraine's popped on yet, but she requested trying these because she just had a birthday. So Lorraine, you're welcome to do these with us as well. She might be on, but she might be running late too. I'm actually going to keep my charcoal mask on a little longer, and I'm just going to, because I put my charcoal mask where it doesn't affect my eye patches. So these eye patches are packed with so much hydration. There's water and glycerin, which are very moisturizing. So it's like a little swimming pool. And they're shaped like this. So you can kind of play around with it to see how it can fit around your eye area. And I do these about 2 times a week, and sometimes 3 if I think about it, because that is the first place I'm aging, and I like to have something to really help make it look more youthful. In fact, I'm teaching a class on Thursday, ice cream social. So you can have some ice cream, and we're going to be talking about these plus other products that help with the under eye area. So these hydrogel eye patches are also like a salad because there's so many fruits and vegetables. As you look on the ingredients, there's pear extract, wild cherry, blueberry, raspberry, tomato, broccoli, cabbage, and I'm even missing a couple, I'm sure. So I love having all those recognizable fruits and vegetables that are so good for our body, packed with lots of antioxidants and vitamins, and that they're also good for our skin. So that is the hydrogel eye patches. And so you can get a sample of those when you share 2 referrals with your consultant, and reminder and say, hey, I wanted to share 2 referrals with you. And Roseanne said the little gift was the hydrogel eye patches. So, okay.
They're my favorite.
Yeah.
Love them.
They're so good. So make sure right now, if you still have your charcoal mask on, you can rinse it off, because we will be doing the other steps. So rinse off your charcoal mask now if you haven't already. But you can look in the mirror and see what it looks like first. And if you just hold it there, it helps soften it up. And it's really easy to wipe off the rest. Okay, and then Jolynn's going to walk us through samples 4, 5, and 6.
Yes. Okay, ladies. We are using, Rosie and I, we're using the Voluform set tonight. This is for 30 plus. And this is a facelift in a box. It literally has resveratrol, retinol that reverses the signs of aging, which is awesome. And we are going to use step number 4 first, and that is our eye cream. And that has a ZMAC tip when you get it in the set. And this is zinc, magnesium, and copper, and it's really cold to the touch. And when you squeeze a little bit out, that's how you would apply it. And you want to put your eye cream on. You're going to use your ring finger. And there's probably enough in there for tomorrow, the next day. There's quite a bit in that little sample. And you want to go clear down almost on your cheekbone, above your brow and below the brow, and on the sides here, your crow's feet. And if you get your eye cream too close, a lot of women want to put it really close to the eye. It will absorb. Your eye will absorb and it'll get in it and cause irritation. So make sure you keep it almost like a cucumber, really far away from the eye. And then the next step is our vitamins. Let's get our vitamins on, girls. And this is the pure antioxidants, vitamins. I wish I could dip my whole body in this. It tightens, brightens, and tones. We call this our Spanx in a bottle. And it literally has helped get rid of these jowls here. And it is an amazing tightener and brightener, and you'll want to keep that on. And you put that on morning and night, and it feels like silk. Like this is where the glass skin comes in, and that is using your serum. It feels absolutely amazing. And then I love how Mary Kay has packaged this whole line. It's just beautiful. And they were really smart. The day cream has a pink tint to it. The night cream with the retinol has a gray tint to it. And look how you dispense this. It is an awesome dispenser. Can you guys see that, how it come out? Oh, I got it for a week there. You don't need very much, but so you're not putting bacteria back in. You're not scooping it, and putting bacteria back into your jar. So you just squeeze a teeny bit out, and that has the retinol in it. So if you're pregnant or nursing, please don't use anything with retinol. And if you have a retinol product, you want to make sure that you're using sunscreen, because you're more acceptable to burning. And so, if you go to bed with the retinol and then you want to go work out in the yard when you wake up, make sure you rinse your face off or put a lot of sunscreen on so you don't get burnt. And yeah, that is our simple 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and we are done. Can you stand it?
I know. Yep. And the special we have going on is then you purchase a skincare set of your choice, whether it's the repair that we did tonight, or maybe, we have a different anti-aging line, our Miracle set, or if you're in love with, we have a new Mary Kay line. I forgot to talk about that one. That's great for girls that are just getting introduced into skincare. It's not anti-aging, but it has a lot of great benefits. And then there's our acne line too. So any of the skincare lines, you can get one additional item. So remind your consultant too, because we might forget. But when you purchase a skincare set, if you're like, ooh, I want that charcoal mask half off. I want those eye patches half off. I want the facial pill half off. And this skincare set, if you get the repair, the one reason I also love it is easiest order of application, tallest to shortest, cleanser, eye cream, lifting serum, day cream. So tomorrow use that day cream SPF, and then at night, cleanser, eye cream, lifting serum, night cream, which was number 6 that we just put on. So hope your skin feels just as amazing as ours. Here's a cool before and after picture of Time Waste Repair, so you can see what it did for this lady who's 69.5. So be consistent, take pictures too, and so you can compare and see the results, because that's always really encouraging to stay consistent when you know you're taking before and after pictures. So thank you for being on here. Text your consultant right now. We want to hear from you and let you know, or that you were on. And if you're watching the replay, please text her, especially text a picture of your tic-tac-toe sheet with the things on your wish list. And here's the point thing. So you get, so Cammie got a point for getting first to tic-tac-toe. If you got a double tic-tac-toe, that was 6 items. Hurry and say that right now. Oh, cool. And Donna did the facial pill last night and the charcoal mask tonight. Nice, Donna. I love it. Thanks for hopping on. And when you get a blackout, you get 10 extra points. remember to send your charcoal mask picture, or if you can even put it in our private group, you'll get extra. And then for every $20 you spend, so you don't have to order anything to get entered into the drawing. But if you are like needing some products and you want to order from your beauty consultant, for every $20 you spend tonight, you'll get 1 point. And when you get, when you say that you're going to book an appointment in person or virtual, you get 10 points. And when you book a party where you can share that pampering treatment with others, you'll get 20 points. So thank you so much for being on here. Text your consultant and let her know that you're on here. Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. Have a great rest of your night.
Sweet dreams.
Bye.